Yo, hey Dylan, bro. Survivor Series, man. We finally made it.
Yep.
Sister, bro, I feel like we've been on a road to Survivor Series,
Oh
man.
yeah. Oh yeah. For a long time.
A long time, bro. I feel like everything we've been talking about Survivor Series is like the beginning of it, and low key, it could be the end,
Yep.
depending on how it plays out later on tonight, man. But I mean, I feel like for a minute we've been trying to hold on to these predictions. 1 minute we got this prediction, then the next minute we got
Yep.
this prediction. Then now all of a sudden is something completely different, and I
Yep.
like that because I feel like this went from being predictable to now it's just like, yo, like who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's going on? So
Yep.
I don't know, bro. I definitely feel like it's gonna be a great show tonight, though, man. So I'm
Oh
super
yeah.
excited for it. Super excited.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. And like you said, man, we've been trying to, cover these predictions for a little while now. And dude, honestly, like every single show that they've had
Mhm.
is kind of changed it for me, right? Because
Yeah,
now, especially after SmackDown last night, very interesting. With the whole interview segment that they did with CM Punk and Roman
yeah,
Reigns.
yeah.
They
Did you want to jump into like anything from like SmackDown that's leading up to Survivor Series? I
so
mean,
two
first
two.
off, first and foremost, bro,
All right, all right.
before we get into that, how do you feel about these? Dare I say cheesy? Have you been seeing what they've been doing on WWE IG with like I'm from the island of relevancy
Yes, I did see
and
that.
I'm
It's very
from
it's
Tsunami University or
yeah, bro. Well, that one was funny, bro. And Tsunami State.
Tsunami
I was like, oh
State.
my god, bro. Yeah, it's very
Murder was
NFL-ish,
goody.
right? It's
Yeah.
very NFL-ish because that's what they do before some
Mm-hmm.
NFL games, like
Yep.
Kent State or
Yep.
the Ohio State University. So I was like, okay, that's yeah, definitely a little bit cheesy. But listen, they're trying stuff new, so
Mm-hmm.
I always give them credit for trying stuff new.
Yeah.
I did see some feedback last night too from that whole segment with Roman and CM Punk too. A lot of people were
Mm-hmm.
kind of iffy on that segment on how they filmed it because it definitely was very produced.
Yeah.
A little bit more produced when remember Roman and Cody did it in the stadium.
Yep.
It was definitely even more produced than that. So
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good. Is the
But I
two?
think it was better than the Cody and Roman joint though in the
I
stadium.
thought it was good too.
I
Yeah,
do.
I thought it was
I
good
definitely
too.
feel like it was better than that. It,
Yep.
it to me it answered some questions that I was just like, why do we have Roman? Like I finally feel like we started to get that bloodline Roman back when Paul Heyman, like he would say, wise man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like now it's starting to give me bloodline, like real bloodline, like vibes. And even though like it was a twist, bro, because Roman asked Paul Heyman a question, and generally it's whatever my tribal chief. But we even heard Paul Heyman, call Roman his tribal chief.
Hmm.
But it's just like we'll get to that, after Survivor Series or once we
Yeah.
make it. It wasn't a yes or he didn't really like fall in line. In a
Yes.
sense,
Correct.
he was like, well, just wait. Like normally, I feel like it would have just whatever you need, tribal chief, or I'm gonna do it. But it was
Yep.
just like, nah, bro. It just felt like the energy
Yeah.
was different.
It felt like
Like
Paul.
the hierarchy is different
I
now.
was just gonna say that. Yeah, it felt like Paul had a little bit more,
More rank.
more rank, and a little bit more like, you know what? Maybe I don't have to fully listen to you
Mm-hmm.
anymore. We're gonna kind of do it the way I want to do it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a major takeaway, obviously from last night's SmackDown. I think that was the major takeaway, and just a little segment. Again, nothing too crazy with the setup for the women's War Games match. But just how Liv Morgan kind of said on there, like it's very strange how Bailey all of a sudden you just slot right in after Jade
Mm-hmm.
gets hurt. So I could definitely see again the two major takeaways I take away, and we're gonna get into the full predictions here in just a second. But I could definitely see from that SmackDown that tonight I think we're gonna get the named attacker for Jade, and
You
I
think
also
so? You think so
I
soon?
I do I think
We gonna see
Maybe
revealed in the in War Games. You think
I
somebody's gonna
think
turn?
I think maybe they do something where maybe even Jade comes back or something. I don't know. You also got to remember too. I was just thinking about this earlier today. It's still the five. It's a 5 card
Yep.
thing. So you already know that they will be doing some type of backstage segments. They're also going to do some type of maybe some promo type of stuff backstage
Trish
because it's
Stratus
not
gonna come out there in Toronto.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Something like
Yep,
that. Something.
exactly, stuff like that. Because they're not just going to go match after match after match after match. They never do that on these pay-per-views. So
Do that.
I could definitely see something with that. And then also, again, the other takeaway is it's going to be extremely interesting to see what's going to be going down with, the whole Paul Heyman type of thing. Just reading the chat real quick. Do you think Jade is legitimately hurt? No, she is not legitimately
Nah.
hurt. She literally just filmed the whole freaking YouTube video workout with Sheamus that he put up on his YouTube channel.
But sometimes they film that stuff like
I,
months.
I,
You think
I,
that was recent?
I think it was definitely recent because he only started filming that stuff again recent because he literally just put on his page, on his Instagram page or something like that, like, oh, who should my next couple guests be?
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to talk about kayfabe? That was definitely him.
Right. None at all. Curtis
Yeah.
say break. I follow your Sticker channel too. I think the Women's Survivor Series match is gonna be fire. You know what, bro? I literally have no interest in that one. Like zero. I just feel like this year's War Game women match literally it's all over the place to the point where we had Jade in it, now we don't. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like I feel like they doing these last minute twists. Maybe this has already been part of the plan, to take her out of War Games, because again, you got to remember, not only did they take her out of War Games, she's no longer in the U.S. Women's Championship tournament. So
Yep.
it took her out of both things, so I don't know. I don't know. I just have no interest in it. Like if we got Io Sky from Damage Control, somebody that Bianca and Jay was already fighting, all of a sudden now they cool. Rhea Ripley and Bianca ain't never been cool.
Yeah. Facts.
Io and Bianca ain't never been cool. So Bailey and Damage Control got their stuff. So it's just like this one side is just all jumbled up. And then you got the other team, you got Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax. Who else you got, bro? Like I don't even remember the other two. What Natalia? They in Toronto.
No, not Natalia.
Who else we got, bro?
No, we got on the one team you have you also have Io Sky on the other team that you forgot to mention.
No, I mentioned Io. I
oh, you did?
The same.
We have
Liv's team.
Yeah, we also have Candice LeRae.
Candice. Okay, so you got Candice LeRae.
Yep.
You got Nia Jax.
Raquel.
Raquel. Okay, so that's who I was missing. You got
and
Raquel.
Tiffany. Yep.
Okay. Raquel. Yep. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Listen, Break had a long night last night, guys. He was up there slinging.
I'm telling you, Army, like for my sneaker family, for the Army, like y'all know, we went live, on Whatnot for 3 hours. And I was up to 4 a.m. packaging up everybody's order. Got 4 hours of sleep. Shipped out the rest of the stuff, man. So your boy is burnt out, but Survivor Series is today though. And again, I was telling Dylan, like, this is the event that we've been waiting for. After Survivor Series, it's just gonna open up the door to so many things. Again, we got Saturday night's main event.
Yep.
We got
and they still gotta add a bunch of stuff.
Royal Rumble, before WrestleMania, like it's about to get good, man. It's about to get real good.
Yep. And they still gotta add a bunch of stuff to that Saturday night main event, and it's coming up. I think it's December 13th or something like that, right?
Oh, word.
Or maybe it's even a little bit sooner, but yeah, it's coming up. It's going to be coming up quick. So they still have yet to, and I got a feeling they're really going to stack that with a couple more banger segments and stuff too. Since it's the first time they're going back, Saturday night main event for a little while. But
what's you want to get for this match though, bro?
I was just going to say, you want to get?
I'm sure they're going to start it off with this match. Like this is probably going to be the opener.
So you want me to go first with my predictions?
Go ahead. Go give me your 4 predictions of the match. How you think? Because you already know how I'm thinking this is going to play out.
Yeah.
And I already kind of gave you like my spiel on what I think. And also for everybody there, in the comment section below. Make sure y'all smashing that thumbs up. You
Yep.
know, we knew over here, Dylan, I think, did we hit 700 yet?
We got 714 subscribers,
Hey,
baby.
man,
So,
appreciate y'all for 700. We on that road to 1,000. So
yep.
share the videos. We wrestling fans, we sneaker fans, you know, all of that good stuff. But over here at Run the Roast Media, we going to run y'all from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. But at the end, we going to meet y'all right here in the middle of the ring. So, Dylan, let me know. Women's War Games match. Who you
Here we
got?
go. So, let me just put it up on the screen for the people that just joined. This is my prediction for this match. Is a couple things that could happen. All right.
Mhm.
First off, my first prediction is going to be, I think Tiffany finally cashes in tonight. I think it's going to be a perfect opportunity. You got two of the champions, like you were saying, on either side here. Okay, it's got to go down tonight. There's no way they drag this past Royal Rumble or through the chamber and on to WrestleMania. I think it's the perfect opportunity tonight for them to do it. And I don't know who exactly she would be cashing in on. That's the thing I'm a little tricky about. Obviously, they've teased the whole Nia Jackson her. That, you know, but they've also started to flip it, right? They're trying to have her and Liv pin against each other on Raw and stuff like that. So I definitely think she's cashing in. I cannot predict who she's going to be cashing in on. I definitely think the team that's going to win, though, is honestly, my gut feeling is I got a feeling that the heels are going to win. I do. I think Liv Morgan wins. I think they kind of pull a little bit away. You got to realize they stacked this one perfectly with heels versus baby faces.
Mm-hmm.
I think the easy thing to say and predict is, you know, baby faces are going to go over. I got a feeling, though, man, they've really built up Liv to be this dominant champion right now. And I have a feeling that her whole kind of crew on that side is going to end up the winners.
Okay, so seeing how we got two War Games matches, and I don't know, I haven't done the math to see if we've had two heels win in one night or two baby faces win in one night. Generally, it's one good team win, one bad team. So because I know who I feel like is gonna win for the men's War Game, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the baby faces is gonna take it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were going opposite. So now I kind of.
I feel like I'm gonna give it to the baby faces on this one because now it really opens up the door for a Tiffany Stratton cash in. Now it would be dope for the heels to win, and then all of a sudden Tiffany like hit somebody in the back with a briefcase. Like that would be dope too. But give the dub to the baby faces. Let the heels, you know, soak in sorrow, and then all of a sudden Tiffany. I'm like 50-50 on Tiffany cashing it in. And again, like I mentioned it to you a while ago, I can see this in there. I can see Tiffany Stratton potentially cashing it in while the match is happening. If she doesn't cash it in while the match is happening, she's not going to do it. Because, like, again, my perfect scenario is during the match. Y'all, you already know how it's gonna be, bro. EO Sky is definitely jumping off top of the cage tonight.
Yeah. Or Candice too. Or Candice, you know, some of her stuff in NXT War Games, man. Yeah. She's great in these matches.
Tiffy can do a backwards flip off the top, like real talk. Yeah. So I can just see everybody laid out. All we got 10 women in this match. 9 women are all down on the match. Tiffy is the only one up. And to her left, she got a women's champion. To her right, she got a women's champion. And she's conflicted on what she gonna do. Again, if she don't cash it in during the match, I can't see her cashing it in at all tonight.
Now, the thing is with that is I actually, now that you're saying it, I could definitely see it. Maybe it won't happen afterwards, right? Because then, like, if they end up winning, if that team ends up winning, well, the two champions are on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be kind of hard for her to kind of go against the back, whatever. If they're going to do it during the match, though, and let's say she cashes in on Nia or she cashes in on Liv, I could see if she were to cash in on Liv, right? I could see a scenario where it would have to be Nia and Tiffy and then Liv coming just out of the cage. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the shark thing that they keep everybody in. And the other team kind of ganging up on one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
because how else are they going to do it during the matches? How else are they going to do it during the match? So, bro, the War Games matches are so damn chaotic It's
Yeah,
like, when are
I
they
just
gonna
don't
have
think
the
it's gonna
opportunity?
happen. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight, bro.
Okay, you're talking me
I
off the
just don't.
ledge
Again,
here.
I feel like she's going to make the attempt in the
Yeah.
match, but I don't think it's gonna happen at all, bro. But
You're starting
then again,
to talk me out of it now with your
you say
logic
what?
here.
You see, I'm trying to talk you out of nope.
You're yeah.
I'm not, bro. But again, it's just like as we really thinking about it, bro. Like I don't feel like she's gonna have that perfect opportunity to go ahead and do that, man. But again, you got the heels winning. I got the baby faces winning. Now,
Yep.
on to the next match, man. It's probably gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and say LA Knight and Shinsuke.
Let's
Is
do
that
it.
number two? Bam. LA Knight and Shinsuke, bro. First and foremost, this Shinsuke right here, finally, it's almost like it's crazy how they're Japanese wrestlers, how they do them,
Yep.
right? You know, like soon as they turn bad, now they spitting out miss. You know what I'm saying? Like the only babyface Japanese wrestler that I remember in WWE that was spitting out miss and was still a face was Tajiri. Shout out to
Tajiri.
Tajiri. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? If you get when Asuka turned heel, she was spitting out the miss. We
Yep.
got Shinsuke as a heel, he's spitting out the miss as well. But the thing is, give my man Shinsuke this dub. I feel like LA Knight has gone stale, bro.
A little. Yeah.
LA Knight has gone stale. Shinsuke is back. I feel like he's one of those NXT stars that was a major hit in NXT. As soon as he came up to the main roster, they didn't really know, they didn't know what to do with him.
Yep.
So I'm definitely hoping Shinsuke get him. Shout out to Dr. Mono, say y'all got me watching wrestling now. Lord, please don't let me become wrestling is still, man. And wrestling is in its prime right now, bro.
Yeah.
Curtis says it's gonna happen today. They can't keep on dragging this on. That's what Dylan said. He like they can't keep dragging it on. LA Knight is too over. Nah, bro. I mean, LA Knight. I mean, he gets the pop, bro.
He's definitely over. He's definitely over. But I will say I'm actually in agreement with you on this one. I think Shinsuke gets the W. Now the only question is, and we talked about this in a separate video. I don't know, man. Is it too soon? And I'm not saying too soon in LA Knight's run or reign. I'm not saying that in terms of like how long he's held the belt for. Is it too soon in terms of there has been no build for this other than
None at
2
all, bro.
appearances for Shinsuke?
None.
So it's and let's be frank, man, it is freaking super disrespectful for guys like Carmelo and Andrade who have been in this mix.
Pause right there. Pause right there, though. Pause right there. Now, hear me out with that one, because I thought about it too. But look who Carmelo fought on SmackDown, though, bro.
Yeah,
that's a step up.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a step up for Melo. Secondly, Shinsuke beat Andrade, who was in that whole mix. So they had to make some reason for making Shinsuke number one contender. Mm-hmm. Andrade beat Carmelo. Shinsuke beat Andrade. Now he's the number one contender. Now, my only thing is, bro, I kind of agree with you as far as, is it too soon?
Yeah.
I think that part of me wants this to end in like a no contest or something, bro. Like I feel like this needs to go like another couple weeks to really build it up for Shinsuke to get the dub. Like, yes, he can come back, get the dub, and I would be happy. I would be cool with that. But I feel like it's still unfair to LA Knight, though, in the sense that yes, he is over. He is. You hear that LA, they just start going crazy.
Not as crazy as it was, though, man. That build up to like SummerSlam with him and Logan Paul, he was super, super over. And you're right, he definitely has gone a little stale.
Super over though. You want me to tell you?
Because he was going against Logan Paul.
Because he was going against Logan Paul, bro.
Yep.
We did not want Logan Paul as a champ, bro. I don't know which one people was more mad about. Logan Paul winning the U.S. champion or Jake Paul beating Mike Tyson, bro. Like both of them pretty much had extreme amount of heat on it. You know what I'm saying? Extreme amount of heat. So, my thing is, I feel like if you take LA Knight, here we go, Dylan. This is gonna be the perfect thing, bro. All of our wants we will be granted our wants if they get rid of this brand split.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once they get rid of the brand split and we can just have Raw and SmackDown like back in the day, because
Yep.
there's honestly no real reason to still have the brand split, bro. Yes, you can still have a Raw GM and you can have a SmackDown GM. You know, you can still have Adam Pearce run what go on Raw, and then they can just correlate.
Yep.
But I just feel like, or we just get rid of two GMs, man. Like with the roster being wide open, now you can have LA Knight going to fight for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can have Ludwig going to fight for whatever the case may be, bro. But it's the restrictions that make us feel like this person can't lose, or this person must have be in a title contendership. It's just with the constrictions, bro. It's just like it's only so much that you can do over there on Raw or SmackDown. That's why I said that they need to bring back, extra titles. But after saying that and reading it online, a lot of people saying that WWE already has too many titles, and which I think is wrong.
I definitely just...
I love it.
Bro, he did that. He did that during his little video today too.
Hey, Jacob is one of my favorites in the bloodline right now, bro. Jacob, like that man is over, and I'm glad that he got the dub, last night on SmackDown when we get to that. But I mean, finals. Let's go ahead and end the Shinsuke and LA Knight, bro.
Shinsuke wins. Shinsuke wins.
Shinsuke.
Yep.
I got.
Maybe it's just because I kind of hope he wins too, but again, I actually think it's a little bit too soon. But yeah, I think he goes over, because what else are you gonna do, man? You can't bury the guy either. He just came back, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna have him lose?
It is WWE though. It is WWE. It has happened numerous times, bro. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised if he won, if LA Knight won, and then Shinsuke got a rematch at Saturday Night Main Event, and then he got the dub. Like, I can see it going. Like, he's gonna have it before the year is over. It's just all about when. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Shinsuke.
Yeah. We're gonna go Shinsuke.
Okay. What do we got next? I mean, we don't know the official match card here, guys, either. We're just kind of guessing on what we think is gonna be. I think the main event.
Heavyweight championship will probably be next, right?
I was just gonna say, I think main event is obviously gonna be men's WarGames. I don't know if it is, but that's my prediction. But here we go. I got a funny kind of prediction between this one and also the Intercontinental Championship. And
talk to me.
And we're gonna get there in a second. But overall, actually, let me ask you this: what is your actual interest level in this? Because I think we talked about this already, and we're both in the same boat on this. Yeah,
zero.
Yeah, it's.
Bro.
I gotta be honest. I kind of hope.
You want to know why it's zero, bro?
Go ahead.
It's Damian Priest, bro. I hate to be that guy. I'm just not 100% sold on Damian Priest just yet, bro.
I'm not sold on both of them.
I'm sold on Gunther, bro. Like he's put as a world champion, not yet as a world champion.
It's been one of the worst reigns out of the current champions right now. What has he done?
Had more title defenses than Cody, bro. We can't do that one. We can't do that one, Dylan.
But when you also just talk about,
it's now starting to get good. Gunther didn't win against Randy Orton. He didn't win against Damian Priest.
Again, though.
Talk
about the builds though to these matches,
bro. Cody always get the builds because he get all the spotlight.
But I'm just saying, as far as a reign, that has to play into a factor. You can't say who the defenses are against. We
literally just kind of agreed on the fact that now Cody's title reign. Now it's starting, bro. Cody's entire title reign has been tag team matches.
But you cannot deny that there's still more interest level in seeing what he's doing compared to Gunther.
Now it is.
Nah, since he's had the belt. Gunther's reign has been, I gotta be honest, it's been super dry. It's been atrocious.
Both of them, bro.
Especially what they're doing with him in the backstage segments. You don't even know what they want him to be anymore. You don't know if he's supposed to be a heel. You don't know if he's supposed to be a babyface. He lost his smile or some crap back in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we doing anymore with this guy? I don't know, man. I'm not sold on both of them. I wasn't a huge fan of Priest being the champion, and I'm not really a huge fan of him being the champion, man. We need somebody, I've been saying for a while.
It seems like nobody in here is really sold on Priest, bro.
The other here's what we need. We need either Seth to come back and become the champion immediately, or we need
I'm
CM Punk
cool
to,
on that, bro. You know
or we
who
need
needs to
CM
be
Punk
the
to take that
champion?
belt.
Give that title back to Drew McIntyre, bro.
Or him, I'd be happy
Give
with.
that
Yeah.
title back to Drew McIntyre, bro.
Yeah.
Like we talk about storyline, we talking about work, we talking about just like Drew McIntyre and CM Punk feud over pretty much all this stuff. And the crazy thing is, no title was even in the picture.
Yeah.
No title was even, I mean, the title was in the picture for a second. It got taken. Then it's just, you know, we doing what we do, bro. But Drew McIntyre when he comes back, bro, like we gonna have Seth versus CM Punk at Mania. We gonna have that. But who they gonna put in there with Drew? Like don't just act like Drew McIntyre wasn't holding down Raw. Like we can't do that, bro.
That was the best feud.
So if we want to put the title on somebody, give it to Drew Gunther. No,
that was the best feud of the year.
Say that again.
That was the best feud and the best match of the year.
Oh,
CM Punk Drew McIntyre of the entire year.
And it was at certain points, like when they kept doing like the bracelet stuff, like I was starting to lose interest, you know. But that Hell in a Cell match shut me up, bro. We ain't saying Drew since, but put that like he became a monster, bro. Like that's the like when he came to the Scottish Psychopath, bro. Like give me, because it kind of gave me like Cerebral Assassin Triple H vibes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I love a good heel, bro. Triple H is a great heel. Drew McIntyre is a great heel, and you know when somebody is a great heel, when they are better heel than a baby face, bro.
Yeah.
Like when Drew McIntyre is a baby face, I can't take him serious. But when he a heel, like you feel it. Same with Triple H, bro. So again, I don't even know how we got on Drew. Oh, I think it is my fault that we got on Drew McIntyre, bro. But as far as this match goes, man, I'm gonna give it to Gunther. Some way, somehow, maybe Judgment Day interferes again, bro, or some weird Finn Balor type stuff. Like I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that dub to Gunther though.
Now, before I give you my prediction, and we're gonna segue this directly into the next match, okay? If this happens, it could go either both ways, because there's two guys he can come back for his retirement match against, and that's either Gunther or Braun Breaker. It's Survivor Series. They love to pull out all the stops. It's one of the bigger PLEs of the entire year. Do we see Goldberg show up tonight?
Too soon.
You think?
You know why? You know why they wouldn't do that? Think about this, Dylan. Think about what you're saying right now. Yeah. And think about what you're saying is going to happen at the end of the event. It's not going to happen.
But again, that's why I said a couple days ago, this is gearing up to be like a holy, you know what kind of PLE, man.
Wait. Hey, maybe you wanted something, because last year, did we get two major returns last year?
Yes.
Oh, okay, but still, just knowing who Goldberg is, I'm sure that's the way you was going.
Yep.
I don't think he'll want to share that spotlight, bro. Like, and plus, like, I feel like it's too soon for him to cost either one.
But I think we agree he's probably not coming back at Royal Rumble. Obviously not for a match, but I don't even think he would show up to interfere.
He got what's he gonna do? Match, bro.
That's what I mean.
If he comes back at Survivor Series, that's a long time for him to, unless he's gonna do some guest appearances and show up for this night and get on the microphone or show up. Like that's such a long stretch. Like I'm gonna just assume that his final match is gonna be at WrestleMania.
I was just gonna say it's only a long stretch if his final match is 100% going to be at Mania. Now again,
last Carlito on Judgment Day. I don't know, bro. I have no clue, bro.
Again, I could see it. It's just something to think about while you're watching the show. If it doesn't happen, Gunther wins. If it doesn't happen, Gunther wins. If Goldberg appears and he's going after Gunther, he costs Gunther the title. And we can segue right into the next one, because I feel the same about this one. If Goldberg shows up, he costs Braun Breaker for the title. And I don't know who would win out of this one, though. I can see them pushing. I can see that.
Why would he attack Braun Breaker, though?
So,
like they haven't had any.
So hold on. hold on. You're the one. First off, you're the one that said this a couple weeks ago. So don't be saying
I
why,
did. I did, but
because
this is too soon, though. This is too
they're
soon.
their two families are very close in real life. The Skyners and Goldberg are very close in real life. We've seen pictures of him and Braun Breaker at the football games because his son plays football, so on and so forth. Okay. That's the tie-in that I could see him going after Braun Breaker. And that's also another way, like you said, that when we talked about his return in that whole video we did,
I
he ain't
remember it
winning.
though, bro. I
He
remember
ain't winning his final match, you said. So what's a better way if he's not going to go out and with a W, now you're really going to be solidifying Braun Breaker as the next Goldberg.
for WrestleMania. So if this was to happen at Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, I could see it happening. It's just too much of a time stretch, or unless they have like a major PLE or in Atlanta, or you know what I'm saying, like maybe his retirement match would be in Atlanta. We don't know, and both of them are from Atlanta, so maybe it's not WrestleMania. You know, maybe it could be something else. But until we have like a date, you know what I'm saying, like let's just say, I don't know, bro. Bad Blood is gonna be in Atlanta. Well, it was already in Atlanta, but let's just
I
say,
know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
A Backlash is gonna be in Atlanta. Then I can see it happening there, you know. But with WrestleMania so far, and this is definitely a WrestleMania, you know, level match. I can see Goldberg, or let's just say Braun Breaker wins and Goldberg comes out and just make a presence. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see something like that, but I can't see him costing him the championship. Overall, Braun Breaker still gets the dub, though. Give it to my boy Braun.
Yeah, if there's no interference or anything like that, Braun Breaker's still
We
getting
got
the
some
W.
Kaiser wins. What?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're trying to build him up too, Ludwig, but no, Braun Breaker's still getting the W. There ain't no way Sheamus would be walking out tonight the champion.
Nah, definitely not, bro.
But
Definitely not.
yeah, I mean, listen, it was something to think about the whole Goldberg thing, right? Because he's been planting seeds. We know his retirement's coming up soon in 2025. Just depends on, like you said, if it's WrestleMania, yeah, it's probably a little bit too soon for something like this to happen. Or you know what I mean? But I definitely think Braun Breaker walks out the champion as long as there's no interference and stuff like that. I don't see
with interference, man. We underestimating this dude, Braun, man. Like they hyping Braun up to, and it ain't even no hype. Like he's since, man, I give you since
again, they're building him to be the next Goldberg.
Somebody said Giovanni Vinci costs Louis. That would be funny though. That would be funny though. But you see, Giovanni was in the backstage.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Like, what are they doing, bro? Like this is the second time they didn't try. This is the second time they didn't split him from Imperium, giving him his own little, like in NXT, he was supposed to be whoever he was. They called him back up. He joined Imperium again. Then he get beat up and kicked out again. They give him the same gimmick, and now he back.
Dude, they've done that guy so dirty.
What did I say? Who did I say the member of Imperium was gonna be if he didn't get
He's hurt though. Yeah, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov, bro. He would have been the perfect Dragunov would have been the perfect Imperium member. And you want me to tell you why? Because him and Gunther got so much history, bro. And that would have solidified, bro. That would have solidified Imperium, putting somebody like Dragunov in there, bro. Somebody like you. I mean, you got Ludwig, but now they're trying to build him up to be somebody. Because think about it, bro. Imperium ain't been crap for like 3 years, bro. It's always been Gunther. He's always been a focal point. It's never like there was like a 3-man team that, you know, Ludwig can go off and do his thing, and Giovanni Vinci can go and do some stuff, and then they can all come back and reunite. It was always Gunther. Gunther was always the star power. Take him out, Imperium ain't nothing. So adding Ilya Dragunov to that, bro, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect, man. That would have been perfect. So again, Braun wins. I'm gonna get him the dub, which leads up to the main event, bro. We got the main event, and it's just funny how we ain't seen Seth Rollins in a minute, bro. I don't know.
Dude,
maybe he shouldn't show up tonight, bro, because you're right. If Seth Rollins was to interfere in this match tonight and cost the OG bloodline to match. Don't forget, we still got Bronson Reed on the other side. So that would literally make no sense for him to do that. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take Seth Rollins out of the picture. I'm gonna focus on Paul Heyman. I'm gonna focus on Paul Heyman for a second.
Go ahead, man.
We kind of talked about this a little bit. Paul Heyman, I feel like, may look at himself more like an equal to Roman than a wise man. Now, it's in a sense like when we used to see Paul Heyman, he was always behind Roman.
Mm-hmm.
He was positioned differently this time. And even when Roman asked him a question, like he said, wise man, I'm surprised they even use wise man. I'm surprised that Paul Heyman even called him tribal chief.
Punk was the one, remember, at the end, he said, our wise man.
Wise man. Bro, this is gonna cook.
Yeah.
This is gonna cook because now it's leading to a Roman Reigns CM Punk. It's gonna happen. We don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Hey, Brock Lesnar back. Hey, now that would be a return. See, it's so much to talk about.
I got thoughts on all this, but I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm saying, Dylan, like it's so much to talk about, and I feel like Dylan is just waiting because we didn't really discuss how you really feel this way is gonna go, bro. But long story short, OG Bloodline loses. Some way, somehow, Paul Heyman is gonna screw Roman. Like it's gonna happen. If it happens tonight, it makes the most sense. I can't really see them dragging this. Like after Survivor Series, we need to start diverting into another direction now. Okay.
Yeah.
We can focus on Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns' little storyline. A Brock Lesnar return will be phenomenal. But I don't think it's just yet. What you said makes a lot of sense. And I'm gonna let you say it, bro. I already said who I think is gonna win. I'm gonna go ahead and give the new bloodline a dub. I want to hear what you got to say.
I'm so torn on this, right? Because it's like a factor of what is actually going to transpire in the match. I know somebody just put Culturally Controversial Podcast just put The Rock is back tonight for sure. Now, I've been saying this for a little while. I think The Rock absolutely comes back tonight. And is The Rock the one calling the shots for the new bloodline? Is he the one? Hey, Paul Heyman, we got to remember, he was dressed identical to Solo Sikoa.
He was.
So, it just depends on, is The Rock actually the one in charge? Is Paul Heyman now taking orders from The Rock?
Did you read that though?
But again, now,
that would be nuts, bro.
Yes. Now, OG Bloodline wins. CM Punk and Roman have their face off with Brock. Music hits. Now, I got thoughts on this too, because again, dude, it's Survivor Series. The last couple of Survivor Series WarGames, dude, they love to throw the freaking kitchen sink at you all at the same time in the same night. Could we possibly have a triple Paul Heyman guy in the mix with Brock Lesnar's music hitting during the match tonight? There's so many different ways you could go with this, man. It's because you can't trust Paul Heyman. You can't trust CM Punk. Paul Heyman owes CM Punk a favor. Is The Rock pulling the strings? Is Brock Lesnar?
Because you're right, bro. What was his favor that CM Punk was talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Also, bro, if I just cannot see them, and I could be wrong, bro, but you bringing back The Rock and Brock Lesnar. And if we being honest, Brock Lesnar will get a bigger pop than The Rock. Let's not.
Well, it depends. It depends.
Let's not act like The Rock didn't just show up a couple months. Like it's not like it's been a long time since we haven't seen The Rock.
But I'm just saying, it depends on how the temperature of how we're feeling.
It does, Dylan, but I just feel like we doing too much. We doing too much with a Rock return and a Brock return, bro. That's too much. Now the chat is going crazy. Brock has property in Vancouver. Now look, if The Rock makes an appearance, Cody Rhodes will come out and attack the Final Boss. Now The Rock making an appearance at Saturday Night Main Event, maybe. You know,
my reasoning also by The Rock is, listen, he came back at Bad Blood with the thing. We may get him at the end again tonight. Just coming back, maybe doing a whole nother little gesture where he does the 3 and the cut and the neck, whatever he's going to do, right?
He did that towards Cody, though.
But what I'm saying is this just going to be setting up throughout these PLEs and these main things? We're just going to slowly see him come back, and we're not going to know what angle he's after. We're still not going to know what side he's on. Me and you are both in agreement. We're getting Rock Roman at WrestleMania 41. So at the end of the day,
well, we could be getting Rock Cody.
Now he's changing it on me. Now he's changing it on me.
But I've always said that though, Dylan.
3 years in a row?
Rock Cody? That wouldn't be.
Oh no! I thought you said Roman.
Yeah,
I thought you said Roman Cody. My bad,
bro. Rock and Cody at Mania.
Yeah.
Maybe Roman. See, it's just so much that can happen because you can have Roman and Jacob at WrestleMania, or you can have Jacob and Solo. That's if they split them up. I can see Roman and Jacob. I can see Roman and Jacob at WrestleMania before I see Solo and Jacob at WrestleMania, because in a sense, now you're trying to tell me that the new bloodline is gonna crumble within the next 3 months after they get this dub tonight. Now, the only way I can see something like that happening is if they bring in somebody like Zilla Fatu before, and Jacob getting his feelings about something like that, bro. Or we can have the Usos versus Solo.
Bro,
it's so much that we can do.
This is what I'm saying. This is why
my head is spinning right now.
This is why this match is so good, man, and it's so intriguing. Now, just read this real quick for what Curtis just put. And I saw this same post too, where Heyman, Punk, and Lesnar and Roman are all in the same ring together. Like, you imagine that they started a faction with the all Paul Heyman guys?
That would be dope.
Dude, like, it's the possibilities for what we can see tonight are literally endless, and that's why I have no idea who's going to win. This is the only one where a couple weeks ago,
New Bloodline
it depends.
Nah, New Bloodline got
because
this, bro. New Bloodline got
but it depends. It depends, because what if we do get The Rock returning, and you can get The Rock returning on Roman's side to begin with, and then he turns on him for WrestleMania. Or you can have Rock, hold on, hear me out. Or you get The Rock pulling the strings for the new bloodline, and that's why Heyman came back in the Solo suit. Or again, you get Brock Lesnar coming back tonight.
Brock Lesnar coming back tonight, I feel more than look, if the new blood only way.
So you hold on, before we keep going, you think, let's get this straight. You think before you get a Rock returning, even though he just came back at Bad Blood to set something up, we know he's coming back to set something up.
Yeah.
You think Brock comes back before The Rock?
Only way The Rock comes back before Brock is if the new bloodline loses. If the new bloodline loses, then I feel like The Rock is gonna come in. Let me step in and take over. If the new bloodline take an L, then I can see The Rock coming back and saying, all right, Final Boss got to come back and take over. I can see that happening. But if they win, if the new blood, and you shake your head, bro, if they win, if the new bloodline wins, there's no reason for The Rock to come back, bro. What he gonna come back for? What The Rock gonna? They already doing. If they not living up to his expectations, then I got to come back and take charge. But if they get a dub, there's no Solo and them got to do something for The Rock to come back. And the only way he gonna come back is if they taking L's. If they getting dubs, there's no reason for him to come back. New Bloodline is getting his dub tonight.
I think the new Bloodline does get the dub, but even with the new Bloodline getting the dub, you can still get The Rock at the very end. You can still get The Rock at the very end.
For what? Because
let's be completely honest, all right? I would love for Brock Lesnar to return, but with all the stuff out there, there's no. I do think that there's a way better chance for you to get The Rock tonight than Brock Lesnar coming back tonight. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, now, if the new bloodline
Well, which
if the
one
new
makes more
bloodline,
sense?
but if the new bloodline gets the W, the reason why they can get the W is because The Rock comes back. Maybe there's something where he can have some type of interference or something.
Now you're changing it up. Now you're
Yeah, I'm
changing
not
it up.
really changing it up because
Now you
let's
saying
look
that
at
the Rock,
hold
now
on,
you
hold on,
saying
hold
that
on.
the Rock is gonna come back to interfere.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
It makes no sense for the
Hold
Rock
on,
to
hold
come
on,
back
hold
if
on.
they get a dub.
Hold on. Let's get this straight first. Now,
Mhm.
if you're looking at it and you're not looking at it for in the future to set anything up, this is just a strict match. You got the Usos,
Mhm.
Sami Zayn,
Yep.
Roman Reigns, and CM Punk on the same team.
Cool.
They losing straight up, no interference, no return to the new
They
bloodline.
are losing, bro.
Okay.
Now look, if it is some kind of interference, it'll be from Brock Lesnar, bro. If it is, there's no
At
need for
what
the Rock to
angle?
come
At
in and
what
do it.
angle? At what angle?
He's a Paul Heyman guy.
But
He's
oh,
a Paul
but the
Heyman
two
guy.
Paul Heyman guys are on the
And on
same
top of
team.
that, and
Well,
on
hold on.
but you said what's the point? You said what's the point? He's a Paul Heyman guy, and on top of that, he has mad history with Roman Reigns.
But that
You think Brock Lesnar is just done with Roman Reigns? And on top of that, he got mad history with CM Punk.
yes. So
Brock
you say he
Lesnar
comes
returning
back.
is way more of a better
So you
thought
say
process.
he comes back and lays waste to the OG bloodline, and that's how the new bloodline gets the W.
It could happen. I can
Okay.
see that. I mean,
Okay.
I can see Brock Lesnar costing Roman, then The Rock coming back interfering and costing Roman. I
I
think The
love
Rock
this,
still,
bro.
I
We're
think
just
The Rock
going. We're
still
just
got,
going on
I
a
think The Rock
million.
still got business to handle with Cody first. The Rock would handle business with
Yeah.
Cody first before he handles any kind of Solo is handling bloodline business. The Rock got more important business to handle with Cody Rhodes, bro. So what y'all
Well,
think?
yeah.
What
Let us
y'all
know
think,
real
man?
quick. Let
Somebody
us know
said The
real
Rock
quick.
busy making Moana too. He a no show.
I don't know,
Damian
man.
Priest, the new CEO, the new Paul Heyman guy. I originally thought that Seth Rollins.
We haven't
I originally
talked about
thought that
him
Seth
either.
Rollins was going to be the new Paul Heyman guy.
We can get him tonight too interfering. You got to remember
Makes sense.
he ain't done with Bronson Reed. He is not
But
done
he
with
not
Bronson
done. But
Reed.
he not done with Roman either. But that's the beauty of it, though, Dylan. That's the beauty.
Dude, there is a million different things.
Bro, if it was that predictable, we would have been done with this. We didn't went through so many different what ifs, bro. Seth Rollins can come back and interfere. It's so much history, and that's the beauty because Roman had pissed off so many people.
Yeah,
that is just like anything can happen. Anything. He done pissed off so many people.
and it's a good point you say about predictability because what were we saying a couple weeks ago? A lot of the stuff has been very predictable. This is the most unpredictable match.
Read that last comment.
Big Bronson Reed def crashing through the cage, allowing outside interference. I could see that. What you're saying that they set something up like that was Bobby Lashley and Umaga, right?
Yeah,
That
when
where Bobby Lashley speared him through
yep,
the
yep.
cage. Yeah,
What
they
if we get
actually
a new
did that.
bloodline member? What if we get another new bloodline member? I feel like you remember from around Crown Jewel and other pay-per-views, you were like, oh, we're gonna get Hikaleo. We're gonna get like all of that
There's
is
just
gone.
so many, but there's so many involved now because now you got the factor of Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, the
It's just
Rock
too
coming
much.
back. You got, and then what are you going to introduce the new faction? You're going to have Armando Estrada come back with come in with Zilla.
That
There's
would
like a
be dope.
million different things that they could possibly do.
But you know why though? You know why? It was like this. It was just like they already was in the kitchen cooking. They
Yeah.
was already cooking. They added one missing ingredient, and now you got a line waiting outside to taste a pizza, bro. And it was Paul Heyman. All they added to this, all they added back. It was the one missing piece. Was they added Paul Heyman back, bro?
Yep.
And now everything is just gone for a loop. Everything is just, what if this is gonna happen? Can this happen? What's going on? All they added was Paul, and that shows how valuable Paul Heyman is, not just to the company, not to the storyline, but just the full just wrestling scope, bro. He
Yep.
literally just changed the game. We was uninterested in all bloodline activities weeks ago, Dylan. We were saying it. We were tired of it. Man, this is a whole different storyline, bro. They just added so much more spice to the old food that we was eating, bro, and just made it better. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight as far as who's gonna be that big return, but I got a feeling it's gonna be somebody. And if it's Brock Lesnar tonight, bro, this is gonna shake the foundation of all wrestling. Brock Lesnar's return will outshadow The Rock's return if he does return tonight by a million miles, bro. And that's the bottom
line. They can't do it like they did a repeat of last year, though, where it's the fake graphic on the screen for the end of the show. They can't be doing stuff like that. So this is going to be very exciting. This is going to be very interesting. I'm super excited for it. I think my final prediction on it is I think you swayed me. I think the New Bloodline get the W.
New Bloodline getting this dub, bro. You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because we taking it all. Settle the score. Hey, they getting that dub tonight, bro.
Yeah,
they getting that dub tonight, man. For real. I'm gonna give it.
And what's the favor? What's the favor that Paul Heyman's gonna owe Punk?
We don't know.
So it's gonna be. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be good. I'm excited.
Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know, man. Let us know who y'all think is getting the dubs tonight. Comment in the comment section below. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like, hey, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all want me to be honest? I'm loving the energy that I'm getting from my boy Dylan over here. I'll be feeling like Dylan been reserved, man. Like, we starting to see the true wrestling Dylan now, man. Hey, we really starting to see it, man. So again, y'all smash that thumbs up. Let us know. I want us what time the pre-show start? Like an hour or so?
I think it's 4:00. So in about 5 minutes, the countdown show, and I think they're going for up until the start time. So you could jump right into that, or you could take your nap because I know you had a long night,
man, bro.
and
again, y'all, we appreciate y'all vibing with us, man.
Yep.
Enjoy Survivor Series.
I
told Dylan it's in his hands tonight. If Brock Lesnar return tonight, y'all gonna see us again. 100%.
I think if we get any big return, we're coming back on here. We're coming back on here.
Any big return, man. So y'all might see us later. Y'all going live after the show. They already asking.
I think we should. I think we should.
More than likely we will be.
Yes.
More than likely we will be, man. Again, we appreciate y'all. Smash that thumbs up. You got your boy Unbreakable.
You got Dylan.
And we out.
Peace. Thanks for tuning in.
See y'all later.